Donovan van Rijn is Regional Sales Manager Gauteng from Nedbank Debtor Management. Donovan, Thane suggested earlier that Martin look at factoring and invoice discounting to alleviate the concerns he's having around cash flow. So tell us more about this.
Well, at Nedbank, we offer the following solutions for companies with quality debtors. We would advance up to 80% of the value of the debtor on presentation of an invoice and proof of delivery. Once that invoice is paid in whatever prescribed period of terms, we kick back to 20%. The benefits of this product is the acceleration of your cash flow because you've turned your credit sales into cash. On delivery, we've given you 80%, where you would have waited 45 days for your debtor to pay. So it enables you as a businessman to settle your creditors, your overheads, and negotiate better discounts with your creditors.
Okay, so this sounds really good, but it must cost something.
Well, the cost is twofold. There's the interest component, which is prime base, and there's a service fee component, which is percentage base. It's all negotiable in terms of the risk profile of Martin's business.
So what would a business like Martin's need to do or submit to be able to access these services?
Normal credit assessment checks, which includes FICA, which includes solvency checks. We'll have a look at Martin's personal capacity in terms of his solvency, his business. We'll also look to see the viability of his business going forward.
Okay.
These are one of the many solutions we offer to small businesses to improve their cash flow.
Well, that's good to know. Nedbank has a number of value-added small business services and initiatives offering advice, assistance, and support. Here's more.
Where would we be without small business? Small business is important for the success of the economy. Successful economy means a prosperous community. So in addition to our core banking suite of products, Nedbank has also brought a number of platforms for entrepreneurs. Nedbank's own reality program, It's My Biz, brings entrepreneurs face to face with a panel of experts that diagnoses their businesses and brings in practical guidance and advice on how to improve the competitiveness and ultimately the success of those small businesses. We have our Simply Biz initiative, which helps to connect entrepreneurs online for advice, for content, to support your business and to make sure that you are successful as an entrepreneur. Nedbank's free business seminars, which are held across the country, also ensure that we bring business advisors and specialists into contact with entrepreneurs, offer practical advice that entrepreneurs can then take back and implement back in their businesses. By partnering with entrepreneurs, thought leaders, industry experts, and bringing interventions into the small business sector, we believe that we are indeed making things happen for entrepreneurs and investing for a greater South Africa.
And here's another way Nedbank supports small business.
Get your business off to a great start with the big prize for small business from Nedbank. Get free banking for 2 years with your Nedbank business account, plus an incredible Samsung business package with 65,000 Rand, the revamp of your brand image and corporate identity to the value of 30,000 Rand, and financial, admin, and legal consultation with our business expert, Thane Nimant. Register on simplybiz.co.za to enter now, and you can make big things happen for your small business. T's and C's apply.
It's in Martin's hands. By addressing his cash flow, bringing people on board, and focusing on his business, he can lead his pack to the winning line.
Mike said he had little marketing input to offer because the first thing that Martin told him was that he had more business than he could handle and he didn't need a marketing plan.
A marketing plan. Something that shows a potential investor where you intend taking this business.
Thane thought that while business was good, there was the sneaky pitfall of what accountants call overtrading, having more business than you can cope with.
The problem that Martin's facing with growing so fast is that the money is going out of the door far quicker than it's coming into the door.
Thane suggested a number of ways that Martin could look at improving his cash flow.
I would really like you to look at the option of factoring and discounting your invoices, which means you sell your invoices to a financial institution, which gives you the money up front. And if you do those things from a micro perspective, you'll help your business.
If
If you need to improve the cash flow of your business, remember to investigate the option of factoring and invoice discounting with your Nedbank Business Banker.
We would advance up to 80% of the value of the debtor on presentation of an invoice and proof of delivery. Once that invoice is paid in whatever prescribed period of terms, we kick back to 20%. The benefits of this product is acceleration of your cash flow because you've turned your credit sales into cash.
Thane covered the ways Martin could raise working capital for his business.
You need working capital. Now you can make a loan, apply for a loan, or you can get an investor to work in your business. An investor that not only pays an amount to invest in your business, but that also helps you in the business, works in the business, manages the business for you.
A succession plan for an angel investor like myself, I think it is key. I think if you have a small business and you're looking at that business, you want to ensure that the people in that business aren't single points of failure. Because that's, no matter what the idea may be, at the end of the day, it is about the people. It's all about the team. It's all about the people in the team. And I think from a succession planning perspective, it is about risk mitigation for an angel investor. So I think it's not just about succession in some terms of someone retiring and leaving. I think it's taking a step back, it's a principle of ensuring you're mitigating risk by if there's churn in the human beings in your business, it doesn't have a fundamental effect on your business. And training, making sure that everyone's on the same path, ensuring there's tracks whenever there's communication happening in the business, meetings, keeping minutes, when we're implementing processes, procedures, and agreements, all these things are documented continuously. So there is a trail. So it's all about management. It's about operational aspects of the business in terms of people executing and delivering on that, but it's also key for me because the product at the end of the day is very, very important.
Your marketing plan also needs to detail the promotional material required. Mike thought that this would be a great place for Martin to start.
You'll need some brochures, you need a website, and once you've got all this, you really do need to understand how are you going to monitor this.
Mike also said that Martin should find a unique way to position his business.
The most important thing for the small business is for them to understand that everything has to integrate. Everything has to look like everything else does. The pamphlet must look like the logo. The website must represent what they do, and all that must be represented in the business itself.
Thane reminded Martin to also look at the human capital of his business.
You might want to even bring in staff members as apprentices to be trained up by your expert welders in the factory so that you can actually spend more time working on the business than in the business.
Business is like a production line. You need to get all the parts in place to ensure a great end product. Next on It's My Biz,
we meet an entrepreneur from Tsepisong in Gauteng. He opened his business just 2 years ago, literally building it from scratch. He's in the process of formalizing his business and expect some very practical tools and great ideas.
Find out on the next episode of It's My Biz, Thursday at 5:30 p.m. on E!